Hey guys, good afternoon. This is Angelo, Christian Financial with Real Estate Insider. Today we're actually talking about SBA loans versus commercial banks and the difference between both of them, because if you're out there and you're trying to get a commercial loan, a lot of people don't know there's actually a difference between commercial banks and SBA loans. And this video is actually brought to you and requested by one of our customers in Orlando that we're actually doing a veterinarian. He owns a veterinarian clinic in Orlando, Kaiser Sosa, and he had requested that we actually make this video because his bank actually denied him for a commercial loan. He's a veterinarian in Orlando, and he called us to get an SBA loan, right? And so he asked us to actually shoot a video. So if you have ideas about videos that you want us to shoot, please let us know. You can send us a message in the chat box below. But basically, there is a difference between SBA loans, which are government insured loans, which are still made by a lender, and there's actually commercial bankers or commercial lenders. So you should know the difference between the different type of loan programs. So when you're out there to apply for a loan, you get taken care of properly, you get the right type of funding. So there's a huge difference between SBA loans and commercial loans. So here I have this on the left and right side. You know, we always use the whiteboard. We're all about knowledge here, trying to learn. But here we have SBA loans here on the left side. On the right side, we have the commercial banks. So on SBA, they have the most popular loans for SBA are the 504 and the 7A. 504 is for like your real estate transactions when you're actually purchasing the real estate. 7A is for smaller deals under 5 million or less, right? And the real estate's not really involved in the property. And you can go up to 90% loan to value, right? They only require a 650 credit score for SBA. And the CDC gets involved with the bank to help you to get the 90% loan to value if you're doing a 504 loan. If you're doing a 7A loan, you don't need the CDC. You could just do, just a straight financing with a SBA approved lender. On the right side, usually, and this is a very general situation here, banks are going to normally want a 700 or higher credit score right off the bat. Because the loans not insured are guaranteed by the government. The bank has to back the loan, so they're looking for a high FICO. And they normally want 75% loan to value. That means you have to put 25% down. In most cases, you're going to have to put 25% down. The underwriting is usually very strict. Okay, you're going to have to provide all your taxes, your bank statements, your W-2s. They're going to check everything on you, check everything on the property. And one of the positives, obviously, is you want to develop, I highly recommend developing as many strong relationships as you can with bankers. It's good to develop relationships with bankers, and that's a positive of working with your local banker to get that relationship very strong. But as we saw, this video is in September 2020, and we went through COVID in the last 6 months. There's been no liquidity, right, with commercial banks. Right now, commercial lenders, for the last 6 months, have kind of dried up. The secondary market has dried up. Commercial lenders don't want to make loans. A lot of them have lost their job. So where does America go to when they need funding, right? And that's why you have here the SBA, and that's the power of the SBA loan, right? Because you have the full credit faith backed by the federal government to back that loan and make that loan. And you saw the SBA stepped in with the PPP, the EIDL loan, all these different coronavirus aid system programs, the grants. So I'm not saying that I don't like commercial banks. I work with a lot of them all the time, and we do a lot of bank lending. But I also think that depends on where you're at. Banks are great, right? But there's also the downside. I mean, in both cases, they're usually both still full recourse loans. So the benefit here, the power, I think, is with the SBA. If you're a new business or you don't have a very large business, because there's limits here with the SBA, only up to 20 million. If you have a very large business, the SBA is not going to work. If you're a small business owner and you don't have a ton of money, the SBA is a great way because you only have to put 10% down. Versus over here, you have to put like 25% down, okay? So it depends on what you do. Remember, we're a nationwide SBA lender, so if we can help you to get funding with anything, call our office at 832-431-6331. You can also click on that link below to get signed up. We want to help you with any type of SBA financing that you have, whether it's in Texas, Florida, New York, Hawaii, California. We want to be able to be your number one SBA lender in the country. We've been doing this for over 20 years, so if we can help you with anything, we specialize in SBA, whether it's a hotel, a restaurant, maybe it's a golf course, a bowling alley, anything where you're going to occupy at least 51% or greater, and you meet these minimum requirements for SBA, then we can definitely help you to get the funding. So reach out to us at 832-431-6331. Don't think just because maybe you got denied by your commercial lender at your bank that you can't get a loan for your project. You can still get funding out there, guys, for SBA. SBA is going very strong. We can make that loan to you and get you pre-approved. So reach out to our office at 832-431-6331. We want to be able to help and serve you to get you SBA funding. Check out my next video too. And if you have anything you want me to talk about, please leave a message down in the chat box on YouTube. If you have any videos you actually want me to discuss, and I also recommend, if you have any questions about the SBA, to give our office a call at 832-431-6331. Please check out my next video too, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.